Let me ask you this: is there anyone in chat who actually wants to buy a PC ASAP, so that if I part this together, I can drop you guys the link. That's what we're gonna do here. Is I'm gonna part together PCs, then I'm gonna drop the link, and then you guys can buy the stuff. It's affiliate linked, so obviously that does help us. Um, so if anyone here is actually looking to buy anything like PC related, then I'd love to hear it, and I can do that for you. You already have a PC, but you're gonna upgrade it. Me. So what was your? You said 650. All right, I'll do 650. I see you also said 700. So you also said five. You did a lot of budgets, so I'm just gonna make it somewhere between that range. I'm gonna do just what I feel is good for the price. So the biggest problem right now is Ryzen stuff is hard to find. Yeah, so the big problem too, guys, is right now prices on a lot of this stuff is not great, and that's for everything. I mean, that's not just Newegg, that's Amazon and everything as well. That's actually not a bad deal. The 2600X for 175. It's not a good deal, but the 3600 was normally 169.99, and that's just for the 26 or 3600 non-X. So, all right, Chad, I need some help here. Would you go with the 3100 or the 2600X? We need to make this between $500 and $700. So, with the 3100, we're gonna be kind of capped. I mean, we really can't go much better than a 1660 Super, but it would be a good balanced build. 2600X, yeah, I'm kind of leaning that too. I mean, that's feeling like the better price. But the 3100 does pair not too far off from the 2600X because they really did good on the 3100 and 3300X. Can it run Flight Sim? No, not the new one. I don't think anything can. Alright, so we're going to add this to the wish list. That's 174. That's already taking up a nice little chunk of our budget. So I'm going to say that with this build, we're going to have to go with 700. So we'll call it Ryzen Gaming PC. Alright, so let's see what the 1660 Supers are right now. That's the other thing too, is if I can't get this build to be decent for 700, I might have to go back and go with the 3100 just to get a good graphics card, because I don't want to have a 2600X with a 1650 Super. Like, that would just be, I mean, it'd just be dumb. Like, there's no reason to go that route. It'd be better to have a 3100 with the 1660 Super. You get much better gaming performance, assuming that's what he's going after. So this actually has a $15 off promo code, so I would technically go with that, but this one here is very cheap, so we're going to put that in the cart. Oh, it's a 3-fan too, wow. Okay. Alright, so add that to cart. We're now like halfway through our budget. Not really. We're getting there, but we're not quite there. 71 right there. I think the 71 might be the deal, assuming they have it. What's in stock and sold and shipped by Newegg. That means decent delivery time. Alright, so we're gonna add that to the cart. So this is gonna be micro ATX. So because of that, we're gonna go with the slightly smaller case. We have to make sure it'll fit that graphics card though, because that's a big boy. Alright, so we got that. We're gonna need, I guess that's not bad, 59. I think I'm gonna go with this because that's the same price. And these are awesome drives. It's NVMe and everything, so you get that fast speed. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if we're going for like best performance here, I think I'm gonna have to go with the the Ripjaws. It's not a bad looking RAM either, it's just, you know, it doesn't glow, it's not RGB. But it's gonna perform the exact same as the stuff that's $30 more for RGB. Okay, that's a good power supply for $40. It has a mustard and ketchup cables, which are pretty ugly though, so I'm gonna try to refrain from that. I think that one is the same boat. Ooh, that's not bad. I think this one has actually the good looking cables, I think. Yeah, they're not great. I mean, they're ketchup and mustard, but at least they have the sleeves over most of them. Although we make them builds with the ketchup and mustard look pretty dang good. We're gonna go with that though because we're on a budget. So this is a really good power supply, and it's 80 plus white, and they're tried and trusted. They've been used so many effing times. Such good power supplies. Alright, so we're going to check out micro ATX cases. That's a good case right there. Very cheap, but doesn't have a basement or anything. I want to get you something with a basement, something that's going to look good and have, you know, great airflow while looking good. Dude, this is a nice case. It's a little bit more expensive, but it comes with 2 giant ARGB fans in the front and one in the back, so all the RGB you can need. Plenty of USB 3 ports. On top of that, full power supply basement. I had all those cables and everything. The only thing I don't like is it is mid ATX. All right, we're gonna come back to that. I went micro ATX. I think we're gonna go with this one. We've used this one twice now. So it's tempered side glass. Comes with two very nice RGB fans in the front. It also, has all the basic ports on top, USB 3 and everything. Has a full power supply basement. It covers the whole thing. Tempered side glass that just covers the front instead of the basement as well, which I think looks really nice. Honestly, just a good case. Plenty of room for running your cables, and it's quiet too. The fans are very quiet. So we're gonna add that to the wish list because, like I said, I recommend it. I liked it, and it was very easy to build in. It was fun to build in, which I like. All too often, they just aren't fun to build in. They're just difficult. All right, let's see where we're at. I feel like we're under, oh my gosh, 705. I don't know how we managed to do this, chat. Watch. I'm probably like missing. I guess I'm not missing anything. I mean, for 704, I think I'm just going to run with it. I mean, I know they said their max, I guess, was 7, but I don't feel like making any sacrifices just to save $5. Like, it's a really balanced build right now. 1660 Super 2600X, and you're getting the X, so it's auto overclocked out of the box. You don't have to worry about it. It's going to run great. Not going to run super hot, and it's not going to pull a ton of wattage either. I mean, they're really good processors. The X's are, especially just because they're already great, and they already are. It's already a 6-core 12-thread processor, basically just overclocked even more. So get a 2 1.5-inch SSD with 1 terabyte hard drive. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. I just went with the NVMe one because, first of all, it's faster. It's less cables. They look nice on the board, and on top of that, it was the same price as the SSD, as a lot of the SSDs are. You could probably get a Silicon Power one for like $10 cheaper at most, but we really like NVMe M.2 SSDs because they're just nice.